We just wrapped up a series called That Sexy Devil because the enemy makes bad things look really good. He'll often use our thoughts against us. If we don't capture our thoughts, he'll get into them and cause our thoughts to lead to actions that don't help us. And so we've got to capture our thoughts. We've got to get close to God and learn to hear his voice, because the closer we are to God, the clearer his voice becomes, the more obvious the lies seem. We're still going to fall sometimes, but the good news is greater is he who's in me than he who's in the world. God is able to take the dark moments of our lives and bring about light. He brings light out of darkness. So don't you give up and don't you quit. But we don't want you to live in darkness and continue to have to lean on God's grace in our failures. We want to live free from the mistakes and the temptations of the enemy. And the number one defense against isolation, where the enemy's prowling around looking for one to devour, is community. You and I, we've got to find our people, find our place, so we can be protected against the schemes of the enemy. The writer of Hebrews reminds us, let's not get out of the practice, out of the habit of meeting together. Let's figure out how we can spur one another on to love and good deeds. At New Vintage Church, the way we do that is community groups. We have all kinds of groups to help you. If you want to grow your faith, there's Rooted. If you want to ask questions about faith, there's Starting Point. If you want to jump into a group that's just like you, there's a young married group or a married with kids group, or there's the Grid for young adults, or there are all kinds of options just to make friends, to go hiking, to go mountain biking, to have a wine and game night. There's care groups for those of you that are struggling with the difficulty in life. We even host AA here, unaffiliated with the church, on Monday nights. There are all kinds of ways for you to plug in. Go to newvintage.org, click on groups, and find your people and find your place. Do it this week. You won't regret it.